Good morning. Once I do a live stream this morning, 8 o'clock. I was feeling motivated. Do it before all the dogs go crazy. Hopefully. Hopefully before all the dogs go crazy. Opening new tab. Okay. I'm trying to wake up here. Let's type something. Let's type something. Edit this. Hey, it's the 23rd. Crazy. I'm already yawning. Okay, let's get awake here. Yeah, music. Anywho, we're live. Good morning. We're all doing well. Got our coffee. We're sitting here in the studio. Turn this just a little bit more like this. Sitting here in the studio. We've done a rearrange kind of thing, clean up. Took a bunch of stuff down. Tried a new layout. Decided I didn't like it. Yeah. Sitting here in my pajamas. You know, just chilling. It's what I do. I'll move my light just a little bit more. That way. There we go. Gotta change the light view sometimes. If you're new, hit that like and subscribe button. We're always looking for new subscribers, trying to grow the channel. We know there's a lot of people that watch this that haven't subscribed. So if you do, go ahead and if you watch this channel, watch our live streams, watch my crazy hair get crazier as streams go on and so forth. Hit that like and subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it, and it helps us grow the channel. We're getting there. We're up there in the got 1,000 subscribers, but trying to get more into watch hours. What are we doing watch hours this year? Hi Parker, hope you're doing well. I hit 2024. Yeah, we're right around 1,200 watch hours, which is crazy that we've hit almost 1,200 watch hours this year. We're trying to do more. We're at 138,000 views, but we're trying to get more watch hours. So, but come hang out with us. Comment on my crazy hair. Give us ask questions. Give comments. Do whatever. We're just trying to build community here, and like I said, we're grateful for everybody who has hit that like and subscribe button, who's commented, all that stuff. We're grateful for all of that, and we're gonna keep going. So that's all you can do is just keep moving forward. Bring this a little closer to me. Oh, I can. Aha. So thank you, Parker, for subscribing. This helps us out greatly. Yeah, 1049. Look at that. Thank you kindly, sir. If you're sir, if you're not, I'm sorry. But thank you. Thank you kindly. We appreciate all of you that hit that like and subscribe button. For sure. Come have coffee with us. It's coffee time. We sit here, we talk. I don't know if it'll be for an hour or 20 minutes. It just depends on how long I feel like talking today. And I haven't done one. I haven't live streamed in a couple days, so I thought, it's probably time to live stream again. Do another one. Because in the background, we've changed our racks. I completely changed the layout of the studio yesterday. Took the console away, moved the racks to further out, which is not a problem. I got plenty of cable. Did all sorts of things, and then I was like, you know what? And then I got to think about it. I was like, I don't know if I really like this layout. You have a doggies only. That's cool. We have let's see, 7 dogs right now. We're down from, we had 12. Actually, we had 22, then we had 12. Now we have 7. We're slowly selling. We have a litter of puppies that we are rehoming right now, and actually, they have all 2 go home this week. I have one that goes home tomorrow and one that goes home today. So, but we love our dogs. We have lots of them. Good morning, everybody. I've already said that, but I see we have a bunch of people who jumped on. Hello, good morning. Hit that like and subscribe. Hello, Turtle. I use people's names, so if I hit your name wrong, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's we getting rid of a lot of dogs. It's a lot quieter around here too. There's not 100 dogs. I'm doing well. Got my coffee there. If you got coffee, join us. I drink my coffee black. Figured I'd have a little coffee time this morning with you guys. But like I was saying, I rearranged the studio, took away the console, had just a TV as a monitor, and I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I thought I would, and after some thought and stuff, I was like, it takes away from the aesthetic that we have for the studio. So I was like, we're going to bring the console back, but we're going to keep things wide. Well, French vanilla. I like French vanilla coffee from time to time. Not all the time, but I like it when I want a flavor. I'd go to French vanilla or hazelnut. Those are the 2 that I go back and forth. I want flavor in my coffee. But as I was saying, I decided it's fine if I have the racks out and I'll just have the console in the middle, but I'll push it back a little bit to keep the space a little more open. That's all. And I can still mix from here under the cloud, without my comb filter. I'll get less comb filtering with the speakers a little more in front of the console than behind it. I was getting some weird filtering, so. Who was my inspiration? My inspiration I need more context, because there's lots of things that inspire me. Lots for different things, too. What inspires me for the studio, Steve Albini is one that he inspires me for the studio. Musically, the Beatles. Artwork is Van Gogh and like Picasso and Rembrandt. The inspiration for my YouTube, there's many. There's Colt Caparoon. He's got a great channel. Recording Studio Loser, Jeremy on there. Shout out to these guys, by the way. Those are my top 2 that like huge inspirations. And then there's like Recording Studio Rockstar. That's a podcast, but I like that stuff. Produce Like a Pro with Warren Hewart. I like that one. Those are kind of our main for the studio. But I also, when I was doing YouTube and stuff, I was like, what would if I were, some of my videos are stuff that like I was looking for on YouTube. Couldn't find it. Couldn't find the stuff I was looking for. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy that product and I'm going to review it and I'm going to do it, or I'm going to find this thing that I can't find anywhere else. I'm going to get it, figure it out, and then do a video on it. And some stuff is like small amplifiers. Not a lot of people talk about small amplifiers. Everybody wants that big, Marshall stack sound, or, various other things like that. And we've done Marshall, we've done Vox, we've done Fender, Ignator. I'm trying to think all the amps I've done over the years. I can't remember. But yeah, those are kind of the things that inspire me to do the studio, the channel here. I hear baby puppies. They need to go out. It's 8 o'clock. We have the 2 that are going home this week. They're still here, but they're out in the garage and they've been sleeping, and I've been trying to let them sleep. And I figure, that's quiet. I'll just not, sounds like they're okay. They'll do that. They'll bark for maybe a minute or 2, and then my favorite dog, I love Australian Shepherds. I have one. I have an Australian Shepherd. He's my buddy. His name is Ish. I'm surprised he didn't come down here with me. Usually he does. But anyways, he's my favorite dog. Oh, here he comes. Hey, buddy. Hey, Dish. His name is Dish. He's my buddy. Oh, good scratching. Oh, good scratching. Yeah. Come on, one up. Yeah, that's a good boy. Here's my favorite dog. He's a black Australian Shepherd. Border Collie Blue Heeler. He's got 3 dogs in one. He's a tri-dog. So, but he's a good boy. I have pit bulls too. We have a pit bull, and we love her too. Her name is Majin. Yeah, she doesn't come down here very often. So, okay, get down, bud. Go. Good boy. It's like, I just wanted, you can get up there. That's your chair. It's like, no, other people sat in it. It's not my chair anymore. That's fair. Oh, Bernese Mountain Dogs are cool too. I always wanted one, but they're expensive and they're big. So, happens. Okay, 2 new subscribers. Thank you, people who have subscribed today. We're at 1,050. Getting there. You know, every day is a new day, and we just keep moving forward. So, but I like that we got a 1050. 1050 is great. I don't know if I'll live stream very long today, but those, like I said, that's the things that inspire me in the studio. I also like to do videos, and then also some of this is just to advertise as well. That's what some of this YouTube channel is to advertise the space. And we are always looking to work with artists, musicians, songwriters to record, mix, and master their songs. And I've gotten into the thought that I need to do some of my own. So I need to repatch the console, because I took every piece of cabling out because I was having a power issue. And what I mean power issue is we were consuming way more energy than we should. Like, and it was weird. It was from May. It was like just the last 3 months. And I know the console contributes to that power consumption, but not double of what we were using, which was kind of confounding. And I came down here and I measured everything. I have on my shoulder. It's fuzz. I measured everything that I could measure, thinking, what could I measure to make that, that would cause that? And the console did contribute, and so does the interface, and so does all the rack gear. It all contributes to a certain amount. But, and we do have peak hours, and I'm trying to work around those peak hours. But, maybe the AC was doing it. And I couldn't figure out, so I turned the AC off, and I'm still not sure that the AC wasn't part of it, even though it was set to 70. We've had some very hot days lately. But after some things, I was like, I eventually found out it was an amplifier that I had that I was using for those 3 months. Just consumed power. Oh, good Lord. It consumed more power. I had this little amplifier, this little receiver for speakers that I powered, and I got the speaker sitting on the floor over here, but it powered the speakers. And what I found was that amplifier consumed almost all of the entire power that the entire studio itself consumes. Like even with my guitar amp, all the rack gear on, everything, it consumed more power than all those things together. And I was like, oh, well, there it is. If that thing's on all the day, if I have it on for an entire day, that's, what was it? It consumed like 300 watts power. It consumed 300. So it consumes 300. What was I did the math on this the other day. It was 300. It would be like right around 4,000. So if it was on all day, it would consume somewhere around like 4,000 watts throughout the day. And I was like, okay, well, that's happening. We're consuming 4 kilowatt hours a day with just that one unit. And the whole studio doesn't consume. It consumes I think with everything on, we're right around like 230 with everything on. I measured it, which isn't bad if I were to have everything on. That's why we kind of reconfigured the studio, was so I can power on just the interface and save power, consume power. Like if I need to mix at peak hour, I can just have that in my laptop and the speakers, because I don't mix through the gear. The rack gear is only on when I'm tracking, when we're recording a band here. And I was like, well, I can do that with the console, because I was using the console as a big volume controller for the speakers. And I was like, you know what? Don't necessarily need that as a volume control. I can leave that off and only use it when I'm recording, I'm not mixing through it, you know. And if I do end up hooking it back up to mix through it, you know, I'm still probably gonna have a set where I can. I don't know. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. Where I go through the console, or do I go through the desk? So I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. One day at a time. One day at a time. Well, we got quite a few views. Almost 70. That's great. If anybody's got any more questions for me, feel free to shoot them out there. I'm going to just ramble. That's kind of what coffee time is. It's me rambling, which is fine. You know, I do it to get streams. Oh, we got a new subscriber. Thank you. Whoever subscribed, thank you very much. I'm trying to just grow the channel. That's all it is. It's just channel growth. That's all this really is. And I need to make some actual videos. Other than, I like the live stream. Live stream I love because it's just my phone, me, a light, and that's it. My coffee. That's all it is. And I've thought about, well, maybe I have the camera set up. I was like, I need to do some more, get back to doing some more actual videos. And some of them are promo videos I want to make. Some of them are studio tour videos. I need to make some of them. What else do I need to make? There's a slew of videos that I just need to make that I haven't. I just haven't done it. I want to make the triumphing videos. I want to talk about the desk more. A whole video on just the GL3300 mixer that I've got over here to my right. Actually, what was it, studios that I follow. Friends or something. I gotta find them because this is gonna bother me what their name is. They're a cool place. They're up in Chicago, I think. Friends, yeah, Friends of Friends Recording. They just got the same console. Big 33 GL3300. Although they have the 48 channel version. I don't have the 48 channel version. What are they using for converters there? Oh, Apollo. I don't have I have the 32 channel version, which is different. I like the 32 channel. Oh, it's just I got white. It's like paint on my shirt up here. I've had this shirt for a while, so it doesn't surprise me that it doesn't have some holes and some paint areas on it. It's music go around. So if you need to buy used gear, or, you know, shout out to my friends over at Music Go Around in Fort Collins. If any of them watch this, thank you for helping me find gear or buying gear that I needed to get rid of, or vice versa. I need to go up there and see what they've got, because there's gear that I would like. There's some stuff that I'd like to add to the studio, I think. I would like to add some more conversion. That would be kind of nice. Although I have 8 channels, I have 32 channels of mixing desk, and only 8 channels on that Apogee back there. So, actually I have 16 if I do ADAT, but I don't have anything that does ADAT. I don't. Unfortunately, I need to get some kind of expansion to expand the interface out so I can actually have all the channels that I have on the desk here. Although I like the summing. So I take and so if I have 8 channels of drums, I actually bounce that down to about 5. Kick, snare, overhead, toms, yep. Overheads I sum as mono, and then everything else is drums. So, but it's only 8 channels. That's it. 8 channels. Oh, here's something I just thought of. Something that's new, like as of this week, is UA. What's my crazy here? Universal Audio has released a new update for Luna, and apparently it's got AI control. Like you can do voice controls. Tell it, like, hey, you know, hey Luna, play, you know, record tracks 2 and 3. You you can do it from, which I think is kind of cool. From it, like if you were across the room, I don't know how it would work. I haven't played with it. I have it. I just haven't played with it, and I don't know if I'm going to use them. I've been using Pro Tools more than anything, just because I like the Pro Tools mix. Lately, that's what I've liked. I don't know, I've thought about going to Luna going away from Pro Tools and doing more of Luna, because Luna will work with any interface now. It's just not a UA, which is fine. That's cool, you know. I thought about making an aggregate device for Pro Tools, because I have that, and then I could actually have another 4 channels of input through my Volt, my UA Volt. I could, and I've thought about doing it, but I don't. I have the Volt. What did I do with the Volt? Oh, it's over there. I like the Volt. It's a cool little interface. It's supposed to be my B room interface, but right now it's just chilling because the B room has not been built, for one, and two, is just a massive mess. But with that whole update with UA, I still find it interesting that they have not integrated ARA support, which is it's audio random access is what that stands for, and it just makes like stuff, make things like what do you call it? I'll remember in a second. My brain went blank. So ARA help things with like Melodyne, auto tune. There's a slew of things. Sync, waves, sync VX, plugins like that. It basically helps it. It helps out work. And actually, sync VX is only ARA. You can't use it any other way. Where some of these other programs you can use in a more you can use them in the traditional sense where it just analyzes, but it just takes longer. I like ARA because it analyzes. It's analyzing as the track is playing, which is great, and I like that. And that's Pro Tools has that built in. But yeah, I was trying to mix some stuff the other day. What was I trying to mix? I don't remember what I was trying to mix the other day in Luna before the update, and Luna was just hanging. I was like, okay, well, whatever. I got an app update. Of course I do. I thought I already updated this. Logic 2.2. 11.2.2. I don't know what that. Let's see what it fixes. Logic. 11.2.2. Release notes. Resolves an issue with Logic Pro quitting unexpectedly. It was a surround panner. Yeah, it was doing. I had that problem. Resolves an issue with text and chords. Fix the issue Logic unexpectedly after underdoing a fader. Audio unit plugins. Like, Logic doesn't have ARA in it. It doesn't. Well, it does if you do it in Rosetta, but then you lose some of the other things. There's an issue with could quit on doing creation folder resolves an issue with text and chords, scoring, MIDI controls, unavailable. Recently installed audio unit plugins are unavailable. Interesting. Audio units that were disabled measure now appear there as expected after a full reset has been performed. Interesting. Very interesting. We use Logic from time to time, but I like Pro Tools. Pro Tools is where every studio uses. I don't know. I keep going back and forth between like these three: Luna, Pro Tools, and Logic. And Pro Tools, I actually kind of like. There's certain things I like about it. I like that it has a saturation. It has heat built in, that saturation built into it. But so does Luna. Luna has the tape saturation built into it. And I'm kind of like, well, I have the desk. Do I need tape saturation? I don't know. Probably not. But I like tape saturation. I guess it depends on what we're doing. If I'm doing more vintagey track, I use more tape saturation. If I'm doing more of a, what do you call it? I can't remember what it would be. But the thing is, like, Logic I liked because it fits my screen. Like, I can mix all the faders fit my screen. I can see almost 30 channels of audio. So I don't know. I keep going back if Pro Tools or Logic, but I just have to see. Have to see what I think. Time goes forward, and so. Hi, Hayden. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. Come have coffee with us. We're drinking coffee, talking audio, talking video, or talking music stuff. Not video. We're talking about audio on video. I need to go let dogs out here soon. I'll give another 10 minutes. How about that? We've been on for about half an hour. I gotta go through all those. I gotta go get audio connectors out of the garage. I have a couple channels that I need to resolder the heads on, so which is fine. But I want to go through and label a bunch of stuff. I do. Okay, you're half Texan. Oh, hat. That's cool. I have a hat from Italy, but I'm not Italian. So, but that's cool. I like hats. I also like the Beatles, hence the cup, hence the picture behind me here. You guys can't see it. I put it back up there. I might put the. Oh, I got this bicycle picture I brought down here, and I hung it between my guitars over here behind me, and then I moved the lamp, and I like the lamp better. So I'm gonna leave the lamp where that's at. And I don't know where to put this picture. If I'll keep it down here, I'll put it maybe above the organ. I don't know. Maybe I won't put it anywhere. Maybe I'll just take it back upstairs and hang it back upstairs where it was. I don't know. I'm always messing with design down here and different sets and stuff. But I think this is better because it allows a lot more space. I have quite a bit more space down here right now. Unplug that heater. That heater draws a lot of power. Let's see. Yeah, I like the space the way it is. I think I'm gonna keep it this way. But I need to go let dogs out. So I'm gonna go let my dogs out. I can hear them barking. I don't want them to bark for too much longer. So I'm gonna go feed them, let them out. Thanks for watching. We've been on for about half an hour. Hope you enjoyed my little rant on some of the studio changes and stuff about Luna and Logic and Pro Tools and all that. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Maybe we'll come back this afternoon and do some more. It's hard to say. But thanks for watching. In case I missed you, good morning, good evening, and good night.